Hello, Aries. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me. And I'd also like to thank everyone for supporting my channel, for following me on social media and all that, anything that is done for my channel. Also, a big thanks to the people who have bought readings off me. And I do appreciate your patience with these videos. Yes, I know it's up a little bit late. But I have been extremely busy with moving overseas, so I do apologize, but I'm still here. Um, I would like to mention that there was a full moon in Capricorn yesterday or the day before, depending on where you are in the world. Others say the 19th, others say the 20th. So this full moon was in Capricorn. It's an earth sign, and this is supposedly, it's supposed to be the goat, the hard worker, the goat that's trying to climb the mountain. And so it's all about persevering and trying to get to your goal. Now, Aries, I've done the Celtic cross for you, and I have pulled some Sibilas as well. Now, the first card that I have laid down is the King of Cups. And before I go on, I'm not doing reversals today, so all the cards are upright. So regarding, depending, I should say, on what cards are around the card that I'm reading, I can, look into the card and try and understand what it's talking about. And that's why I'm using the Sibilas as well. Now, the King of Cups, I think this is you taking on the energy of this king. I think there's going to be a lot of emotional, yes, and difficulties, a little bit of upheaval, a little bit of worry, because we do have the Death card, which is at the bottom of your reading, the foundation. And we've also got the Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, which is at the bottom of the deck. So I know that there has been a bit of hardship. The Five of Swords talks about a battle and trying to win over the situation. So I can see that you have been proactive and trying to accomplish what your heart's desire is. And this is a love reading. I am focusing on love. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that this reading is actually for the from the 21st till the 31st of July. So you are being crossed by the Two of Cups. The King of Cups has got the Two of Cups crossing it. So it is a challenge. You are being challenged by a love relationship. I love the Two of Cups. I think it's one of the nicest cards. It's a card where two people understand each other fully, and that there is a lot of reciprocity, a lot of give and take, understanding on a very important and emotional ground. So this is your challenge, and that's why I think that the King of Cups is actually you. As I said, very emotional regarding love. So you have been trying to accomplish something. There has been difficulty because of the Five of Swords. Now, in the near past position, we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful, nurturing queen. This is an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And this is a person who I would say is already in your life. And this is where I think the challenge lies. If I was reading reversals, this queen would have been in the reverse. That's how I'm thinking. She's not being herself. Maybe what you had expected from this person hasn't, come about. So maybe there has been disappointment, and this disappointment was to the point where you needed to transform, and that's why we've got the Death card, which is at the heart of your reading. The Death card is the card of Scorpio. So there may be, maybe their moon or their rising sign is in Scorpio. So that could be the case for some of you. So there is a transformation. After a transformation, there is a, it's like the butterfly that transforms. So there is a change brewing. Now you're wanting to get to the Ten of Pentacles. Crowning your reading is the Ten of Pentacles, which shows the happy family, the coming together of all the generations. And of course, this is abundance on all the physical aspects of life, because the pentacles are all about the tangible and physical things in our life. So this is what's on your mind, and you are trying to accomplish. You are trying to get there, and you are the type of person who is very, very, yes, passionate and fiery, but I think you come from a good place. The fact that you are showing up as the King of Cups to me says that you are a person who likes to look after your loved ones. This King of Cups is someone who puts others above his needs. So he's a very, very beautiful king. And I think you are taking on the energies. Now, some of you will have water in your natal charts. Everyone has water in their natal charts. I wanted to say that probably your moon or rising sign, or just, a very strong indication of water in your chart. And I am saying that as well because, again, we've got the Knight of Cups in the advice position, and this is how people see you. So, again, a lot of emotion, because the Knight of Cups is someone. He's a knight who is a very emotional sort of a character, a very, very, very fragile sort of a personality. Gets hurt easily, is very sincere, but can be quite emotional. So the tears, come up. The tears come and go just like that. It's very, very sensitive sort of a person. Now, this is an offer of love. If this isn't you making this offer of love, it's obviously someone else. It could be your partner that is taking on the energy, but my instinct is that it's you that's offering this cup to someone. Now, in the near future position, we've got the Hermit, and the Hermit is the card of Virgo. Now, because I mentioned an earth sign, there is going to be quite a few of you that are going to be dealing with a Virgo. And I do have another indication again, which is the Nine of Pentacles in the environment position. That's another Pentacle card. So we've got the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles in your reading. So there is a lot of earth energy. Now the Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. This is, as I said, in the environment position. So someone is showing up in your life, someone that's quite independent. They're quite abundant in all the, material things in life. They are able to stand on their own 2 feet. And sometimes I look at this card as being a little bit egoistical. So it's like they're saying, I'm okay on my own. I'm able and to manage any situation, that comes forward. And I see this card as a little bit of a bit of vanity here in this character. And maybe this is the case. Maybe that's why there has been a little bit of sorrow, a bit of worry regarding this partnership. Now, as I mentioned, the future card here is the Hermit. And the Hermit is someone who is looking into this lantern. He's looking for the wisdom. He is a wise sort of a person. That's what this card says, and it is a major arcana card, so it is a strong card. But I think that this person is actually looking for answers. Maybe this person needs a bit of time. Maybe your emotional side isn't isn't letting you see things clearly, and there needs to be a little bit of more of a push, a little bit more of a going forward and trying to accomplish what you're out to do. Um, because the challenge card is the Two of Cups, yes, I could see it's a challenge, and I think that you're going to be changing with this transformation of the Death card. I think that you're actually going to be changing tact, and you're going to be a little bit more proactive and a little bit more. Your Aries side, your fiery side, will be coming out a little bit stronger at this point in time. That's what I'm thinking. Now, in the hopes and fears position, we have the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is a card of someone who is waiting and yearning and hoping for something to culminate. And I think this is you, because it is a Wands card and you are all about fire, passion. You are a Wands sign. So I think this is you waiting. You're being very patient. And then in the outcome position, we've got the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords, to me, many times speaks of someone trying to handle a situation on their own. This guy here is holding all the swords and is trying to get away with them in broad daylight. So they are trying to accomplish a situation, something that they feel very strongly about, something that they've thought about over and over. They are trying to accomplish this over, all the odds. Um, that's what the Five of Swords indicates. And then we've got the Seven of Swords. So, excuse me. So this Seven of Swords card, to me, does not speak of deception, does not speak of trickery or anything like that. I think it's just you trying to handle the situation. Now, I've pulled an indication card on top of the Seven of Swords, and we've got the Four of Rods. So I see that there is progression because we've got the Three of Rods and then we've got the Four. The Four of Rods is, it speaks about our foundation, our roots, our home. This is a celebration, obviously. Now, for some of you, you may be attending a wedding, an engagement. I don't think that you're quite at the stage where you're going to be taking the next step in your love life. I think it's too soon for that. But the fours is all about stability. So it is about whatever we're passionate, whatever it has inspired us, and things that are close to our heart, because it is the card of celebration and it is the card of weddings. So I think that you're going to get to a stage where you're going to be much more stable in this relationship. I think there's going to be a good outcome, given a bit of time, because you are trying to handle the situation. And I'm thinking that um, your partner is looking at the situation as well. Given a bit of time, I think that things will come forth in a very positive way, because we do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is crowning your reading. And tens are, ends of the cycle. This is a beautiful card which talks about happiness on all aspects, yeah? Because the physical things in our life, the tangible things are everywhere. It's not just emotion. Now, the King of Cups, he is the king. So, on a level of emotion, I think it's going to be very, very strong in your life at this time of the reading, which is the end of July period. Now, I have pulled some Sabila cards for you because I wanted to be more clear on some of the cards here. I've got the three Sabilas, which are on top of the Queen of Pentacles. First of all, we have the Falsita, which is the card of deception, lies, etc. Then I have the Stanza card, which talks about the room. This could speak of intimacy or secrets. And then I have the Bambino, which is a new beginning. That's why I said before that this earth sign maybe wasn't this character was a little bit shaky. There was obviously some deception. I don't want to call it deception. I prefer to call it secret. This person was very secretive about something that was going on in their life. So, and it could have been, of course, regarding their intimacy. So, maybe there was a bit of deception there, but this is in the near past position. So, um, then is the Bambino card, which shows that there is a new beginning here with this person. Now, on top of the Seven of Swords, I've pulled the Viaggio, which talks about voyages, holidays. Then I have the Ammalato, which shows low morale. And then I have the Morte, which is the death card again. So this is a double meaning. You have the death card twice. So I'm thinking that if some of you have made a movement, you have either moved to go on a holiday or you have moved house. Maybe this came about because there was a low morale and you needed to pick yourself up. Maybe this is what's helping you transform, because there is transformation on the horizon for you, and we've got a double, that speaks very strongly because of the death card showing up twice. Now, the cards that are the Sibilas on top of the Knight of Cups, I've got the Il Nemico, which shows the enemy. Then I have the Gelosia, which talks about tears. It talks about regrets. And then I have the Casa card, which is the card of the home, the stability and our family and so on. Now, because of these Sibilas, that's why I'm thinking that maybe that's why you have been very emotional. Maybe that's why there have been tears, there has been a bit of sorrow, and there has been the transformation. I did say that many of you are going to be making the offer of love to someone. You're going to be, offering friendship first of all, and then obviously love comes after that. But I think the fact that you're showing up as a water sign, I think it's got a lot to do with your emotions, and because of the Falsita card on top of this earth sign, that's why I'm thinking that we've got the Il Nemico. Maybe there was an enemy there. Maybe there was deception, because the Jealousy card, this could speak of jealousy as well. So maybe there was someone else in the picture, and that's why things haven't been that that positive in the past. And then we've got the Casa card, which is the card of stability. So it looks to me as though, given a bit of time, stability will come in. Most of your cards here are quite positive. The death card is not a negative card. It's a card of transformation, and it's a card of being reborn. It's the Five of Swords that's a little bit, that's worrying me a little bit. And yes, the Seven of Swords, which is the outcome card, that to me talks about a little bit, the sword energy is not an easy energy. And when you have the Two of Cups as a challenge, it means that there have been problems. But it's all right, because the Nine of Pentacles is in the environment position, and the clarification card of the Four of Wands on top of the Seven of Swords, which is the outcome card. I think that all's going to be well in the end. So Aries, I've pulled another card, which is a message card. Sorry, I forgot to mention that, yes, that I was talking to the singles, obviously, all this time. So the singles, yes, there's going to be an earth sign, which you already know, I would say. They're not from too much in the past. Logically, we should have had the Six of Cups here, but that's my feeling and my instinct. But it's not going to be for all of you. It's a general reading. Now, the partnered people, obviously there is a challenge of something that's going to be emotionally challenging for you. Maybe there is an offer an offer that you're not very happy about. Maybe, or maybe you're making the offer to your partner, and the result is not such a positive one. Um, this could have to do with your family because we've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is crowning your reading. Maybe there have been a few problems, a few fights in the relationship, a few arguments, because we've got the Five of Swords here. But I think that your family is going to be there for you. They're going to be very supportive, and I think given time and with the Seven of Swords, this means that you are acting quite intelligently. You are making the right moves, and then I think stability will be coming in for you because of the Four of Rods, which is at the end of your reading. So, as I said, there will be a transformation. Generally, when I read for couples or for singles, there isn't too much of a difference. I just go by my intuition. That's why sometimes I don't go too deeply into the cards for each one. Generally, the energies are the same. There are only a few differences which I intuitively read for you. So, anyway, I'm going to go on to the card, the chocolate message card, which I have pulled for you. And you have the card of bitter chocolate. Now, bitter chocolate has got the title of worry. So, this does resonate with your reading. And the card reads on the backside, this card can symbolize anxiety and fear. You may be feeling that your life could be somehow bigger or better than it is, but in truth, it is important to remember that it's the ordinary things that tend to bring the most comfort. Take a deeper look at what is worrying you and stop blaming others or situations for how you feel. Focus on your breathing to achieve a sense of calm. Surrender, forgive, accept, and relax. And the message on the card is, I take pleasure in the simple things in life. We have to look at the bigger picture in life and not just the tree from the forest, okay? So that's just a piece of advice coming from the universe for you. And we live and we learn. Every day we take baby steps and until we're able to take the bigger steps in life. So I think that's what the card is trying to get at. Okay, Aries, I think that's all for you this time. As I said, thank you very much for all that you do for my channel. I do wish you well for the end part of July. I will be back with your August reading as soon as I can. Thank you so much for understanding, and do keep well. Bye for now.